Okay, so we're going to put a bit more shading on her chin. So go a bit darker with this now. Just checking to see where the shading stops. It's about here. And it's about thickness, and this is thicker down here. See, all the time I'm looking at shapes, shapes. Let's just try and soften that, see how that looks. A bit more shading here. That's going to be white. Needs to be a little bit darker in here now. Shading coming across here. Just looking where that shading starts there. It's at the top of her second tooth, which is here. So that's coming right down here. And this comes across. That's right, and that's where her and the baby's face join, just here. Oops. And one little rubber, just to get that really dead on. It's going to more point there. That's So that's coming. Okay, so a bit more charcoal on the bottom of her chin here. It's not so dark. This is the dark, really dark bit here. This is so this is joined, coming like this. Where that joins her baby's dress is dark. That's not the depth of darkness on her chin. So it's just because it's going into the shadow there, right into the baby's dress. So it's pretty dark. And get that in again. You'll find this is how it goes with charcoal and pencil. You just have to build it up. Get that nice and smooth. Okay, just get this a little bit darker here. So this is the F graphite. Just see it's a little bit darker in here. Just very gently. Just leaving that little bit out there above her eyebrow. It's a little bit lighter in there. And then it's a bit darker. It's another kind of patch of darkness up here, which is really in line with that. I'm just measuring the kind of distance here on my photo away from a hairline where that shading gets a little bit darker. So it's not very uniform, so just has a hint of darkness across it here, which I want to put in. It's coming over here. And then darker mark here, very slight. You don't want it to be a frown, but it's just a bit darker in there, just where the light's catching it. And then there's a darker, that's right, there's a bit of darkness here. Take a little bit of this off here before I blend. Just put a bit too much on there. Just there. Just take it off there. And we can take out bits on here. There's a line coming through there. Just want to get that there. And then kind of goes across here. And up. And across here. This is a bit lighter up here. Some streaks of lightness coming through here. That isn't so thick there. Just take a bit of that out there. So just touching it very, very gently, and you clean your rubber off like that. Make it nice and clean for when you need it next. Now we're just going to blend that with the F graphite side of my stump, just to darken it up a bit and make it nice and matte. Just spread it over there a little bit. Just spread it out a bit. Give it more of a natural look. That's quite light through there. I think what we'll do is, before we do her neck, we'll put her teeth in, I think, today. Then I think I'll aim to do her hair after that. And we'll see if her face is actually dark enough. And her eyes, see if her eyes all look okay. So this is my graphite side of the chamois. Just going to go over it with this now. Just very gently. Just takes a little bit of it off. Just taking that, like the top layer off really. The bits that are very the darkest, it's taken off. this needs to be darker through here, but we will, I'll just soften that up a bit there. We will need to get just want to go over that bit with the charcoal side, just to soften that up a bit. Round. Bring it through there a bit. Just softens up the whole thing a bit. And leave a lighter line round the edge of her lips, bottom of her lips. That's it. Okay. Right, so we'll do her teeth now. So you want the white charcoal. It's got a nice point on it, see? One nice point. And I'm literally going to copy what I'm seeing on her. What I'll do before I put any of this on, I want to get this isn't really white at the back here, but I want to get the white on without too much graphite on that tooth there. So just making sure the rubber's really clean before I use it. Then there's quite a white bit on here. And I think I need a bit more darkness on there. So I'm going to be very careful where I put my white bit, and then I'll go over that around it with the darkness. There's this tooth here. Once the white is on, you can go over it with either the charcoal or the graphite. You could actually do this first. Make sure you've got nothing on those teeth so that you can get them nice and white if you want to. They're not going to be totally white. There's a lot of shading on these teeth, but as with most other things, if you start with a white, you can always get it back in the right place if you want it. It's got to come down a bit there. That's it. Now brush away with the brush. Just want to do 1, 2 goes really. Okay.